Right. Thanks to all those four panellists. Let's quickly welcome three more speakers to the stage. And the idea of this session is to look at the infrastructure of online retail and to try to, if you like, pinpoint the main challenges and opportunities in areas like online payment, for instance. So we couldn't have a better first speaker than Mark Lavelle, who's Senior Vice President for Strategy and Business Development at PayPal globally. PayPal, of course, is the world's leading global online payment company with 110 million active registered accounts available in 190 markets. Mark's responsible for corporate strategy and all business development efforts globally. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark Lavelle.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's quite an honor to be here. I always like to be on panels, and I think my colleagues would agree about the future of anything, because our presentations can be perfectly unencumbered by the facts. So we'll sort of expound on where we think the future is going from there. And the great thing really about the past presentation is a lot of the present in the presentations really embodied some of the future trends. So I think I really want to leave you with three points and perhaps a suggestion that I'll give you right up front. So when we're talking about the future of retail and the future of commerce, I think I'd leave you with three things. The first is it's going to be very, very good to be a consumer. It's going to be great experiences, great price, great selection, treated extremely well, tremendous amount of options. The other thing I suggest is if you're a payments company in this environment and you have online capabilities with these customers, it's also going to be a very, very good future. And I'll explain a little bit about that and why I think that's the case. And third, as some of the facts here were laid out by the prior speakers, it's going to be very difficult and very scary to be a retailer. The amount of change that will occur in the next 5 years in retail will only be a massive acceleration of the change we've seen in the last 10 years. And what I'd suggest at the end is that for retailers to survive, because I agree with Tony that a lot of them simply won't be here in the next 5 years, they are going to have to find leverage in their business, particularly in the area of digital technology and the internet. They are not going to be able to invest themselves in a way that beats the Amazons or the ASOSes in terms of digital commerce and leveraging their physical footprint. So with that, a little bit about our business. I work for eBay. I'm Senior Vice President of the PayPal business unit. We are 113 million accounts, customers that use us worldwide. We do about 18 billion in transactions a year, and we operate in about 190 global markets. What is differentiating about eBay as a business is that we are a platform that connects buyers and sellers. And our core tenet is to create great experiences for those buyers so that they come and find places that our sellers are. And we don't compete with our buyers. We are not retailers. We do not warehouse goods and services. We provide a technology platform. We provide digital opportunities for those retailers that work with us to interact with their buyers and find new buyers in the digital world. Any discussion about this obviously is about mobile. You can start and end with mobile when you think about what's happening with the consumer, with retailing. Our business, we simply can't get a hold of how fast our business is being transformed by mobile commerce. 2.5 years ago, this number was about 750 million. We'll do $10 billion in mobile payments this year. The number just continues to keep climbing. It's astronomical. That's on mobile phones, connected devices, other than PCs and laptops and personal computers. It's fundamentally the way our business is being transformed and how we are organizing for the future. And Tony, your point well taken about the elephant in the room. I suggest there's another overweight primate that might be in the room as well in the UK. eBay does a large business here in the UK. It's a tremendous business. We have headquarters up in Richmond, and our business from a mobile standpoint here in the UK is tripling in terms of the volume of data and information and transactions we see our customers doing every year. This is the scary part, I think, for retailers, but from a payments perspective, something that actually gives me a lot of excitement. We're at an inflection point in terms of what the internet means for consumers and for retailers. Literally half of purchases today, offline purchases, are impacted by the internet in some way. And personally, we think this number is probably underestimated. So if you are operating a website, if you're operating a retail store, your customer is starting their search, starting their demand generation, starting discovery with some type of internet connectivity. And it's important for you to digest the implications of that when you think about growing customers or retaining them. From a payments point of view, this is very exciting because our business started as a cloud-based internet wallet service that allowed P2P transactions to occur and then allowed marketplace auction transactions to occur. But what's quickly happening is the consumer is looking for services in the cloud to come and transcend their local and daily use shopping. So we feel that literally our business from a market standpoint, our market share is now being counted in the trillions versus that small sliver of online transactions. So it creates a lot of opportunities for us as we look out ahead. And these are the 4 trends that are making life difficult for retailers to keep up with consumers. Mobile, that we've talked about. Social, once you set up a website, you just figure out how to do Google search words. Now you have to figure out Facebook and the like. It's very challenging for marketers. It's a whole new world for e-commerce as well. Digital, all services expected to be in the cloud, synchronized in the cloud, payment methods, rebates, transaction, loyalty cards, offers, deals, all anticipated that the consumer will be able to use that. And the other major trend, which is local, the ability to discover local, the ability to check in to local places, the ability to have connectivity to your digital life in your local environment. And these trends are changing the very face of commerce. Imagine, if you will, this picture of your retailer. The consumer is far ahead of us in terms of where they are with technology and what their expectations are. We talk to a lot of major retailers, and they see a customer come in, they run a sale on a large screen TV, they take a photo of it, and they walk out. And then that happens again, and it happens again. And I had one retailer tell me they feel like it's shoplifting. But what that consumer is doing is coming in, knowledgeable, wanting to look at the product, but extremely knowledgeable about price and availability across the internet. Also knowing that that product can be shipped and be in their apartment probably next day or 2 days. So the consumer is out ahead. They expect a high level of service. They expect a tremendous experience from their retailer brands that they're going to be loyal to. And they expect all of these services to be interconnected to them through their mobile device 24/7. Pretty challenging world. The good news about this from a payment standpoint and from an experience standpoint is a lot of this is available today. This is not a technology issue. A lot of retailers are well positioned from a technology standpoint. At PayPal, we are already providing digital payments through mobile device in stores like Oasis and Warehouse. And it's a phenomenal experience. It's the type of experience when you do it, you wonder why it wasn't available before, and you wonder where else can I use it because this is the way I want to interact. It's also a platform that allows for the biggest pain point that I think retailers have to be solved, which is they fundamentally don't know who their consumers are. Nick knows who his consumers are. They give him a name and address, and he can track them. Oasis does not know who their consumers are. Sometimes they're very best consumers walking in the store, anonymously swiping with credit cards and walking out. A digital platform provides the ability not just to take payment, but to understand who this customer is and to take action pre, during, and post that can be beneficial to both buyer and seller. And it's not just mobile. All the connected devices, the ability to do this on a laptop, the ability to do this on a television screen, we are investing in all these different types of experiences so the consumer can get access to their wallet, to their financial information, to offers and deals and opportunities in their area, be they local, on the web, or on other devices like the television. So it's a pretty exciting world. I think it's going to be, there's going to be winners and losers. In terms of leverage, when I talk about how much money we are investing as eBay in mobile technology, in e-commerce technology, in shipping capabilities globally, and then I say that we can offer this as leverage to large retailers who cannot invest and out Amazon in this. It's a pretty clear opportunity to partner and find leverage in your business for this very fast-moving, very expensive, yet very highly demanded by your consumer world. So the future's looking great for consumers, challenging for some retailers. Other retailers will do very, very well. And so I look forward to the panel discussion and spur some thoughts from you all. Thank you very much.